problem. I'm starting again. Let me go live on Facebook also.
Sure, sure.
So hi, welcome students. Welcome to the demo of SkillOSpeak Grade 3.
Oh, I think so. There might be a power cut at Rajan sir's place. No worries. So what we can do is, Poonam ma'am, why don't you introduce
Yes.
yourself, and maybe we can take up the PPT towards the end of this session. So you
Yes,
can
yes.
start with the demo. Yeah.
Okay. We have one more child. I'll just
Yes.
take- yeah.
Yes.
Pragya, if you could switch on your video, it will be good. Hi, Ataf, Swarit, and okay, she's still connecting to the audio. Okay. How many of you? Okay, before we get on to the demo, let me introduce myself. I'm your learning buddy. I'm going to be your mentor, your guide, your teacher for the batch that we are now having a demo. Would Rajan sir would
Yes,
like
sir.
to continue?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure, ma'am, sure.
Okay. Well, I'll get back, children. Yes.
Okay. So welcome students, welcome to the demo of SkillOSpeak. So let me tell you about this course first thing. So public speaking is necessary and a skill which every student should learn. And SkillOSpeak help groom student to become impressive and confident speaker. It is an exponential learning process, listening to effective speaker and learn thereby. Different kind of audio video inputs and in-class activity with peers individually will help you. And students will be awarded a digital certificate of completion with a note like on their oral skills. Okay. Now this is the syllabus. What you're going to learn in this course: oral communication, appropriate description, building vocabulary, just a minute, group discussion, debating, narration, storytelling, interview skills, news reporting, and everything. Now about this course, there will be around 20 students in the class, and the classes will be conducted on Zoom platform only. So there will be 2 sessions per week. The days will be Monday and Wednesday, and the timing will be 8 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. Okay, students. The syllabus link I will share with you in the chat box, and the fees for this course is 6,200, and there will be 25 sessions in this course. Okay. Payment link I will share in the chat box. So to join this course, what you need laptop with good internet speed and headphone. And students, as you know, learning to speak publicly is not a day's process, and student will be required to spend an hour every day in reading, working on activities to cope up with the curriculum. Okay. So the live classes for this course will start from 27th June. And currently we having students from 3,800 schools, and we are catering in 5+ countries. So this is about this course, students. Now, if anyone have any doubt, any query, you can just ask.
Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Vishishta, if you can turn on your video. Thank you. So any doubts?
I have a doubt. I have a doubt.
Okay. Yes, Swarit, please ask.
The syllabus, the one like chapter was written like that narration.
Narration.
Yes, ma'am. I can't
Yeah.
understand.
Okay, so that your mentor would be explaining. Yeah, so okay, so today she would be taking a topic, and maybe during this entire course, okay, if you enroll, so all these topics would be covered. So what exactly is meant by each one of these, she would be taking care of all of them. Okay.
And
Okay,
students, I
ma'am.
have shared the links. The syllabus link is there, payment link is there, and the click link, and all batch details if you check for any other batch. And as we are live on Facebook now, so in that if anyone is not uh, facing any kind of issue on Zoom, you can watch the demo on Facebook also. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yes.
Aarti ma'am, can we start with the demo then?
Yeah, I was also about to say the same thing.
Okay.
So if you are not getting any further questions, we can start with the demo. Should we start, students?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
great. Great. So over to you, Poonam ma'am.
Thank you, Aarti ma'am. Good evening, children. I am your mentor, Poonam Rajpal, and I'll be taking you through. We'll have a small topic today, which will be a part of your syllabus. Swarat had a doubt about what is narration. So narration is one of the topics that will be taught to you. If you have to really narrate an incident or an experience of what you've gone through, you have narrate. So how well or how you should, the do and the don'ts, how we will make you practice all these. This is just one topic. So we have topics like, how to debate, interview skills, be it how you narrate a story, how you could show a piece and then talk about that, and how you report a news. And all this will be not just theory. In the classes that we have, most of it will be that you will be speaking. So there'll be a lot of practice. Okay. And before I start with today's topic, I want to ask all of you, how many of you know to play badminton? You could raise your hand, need not unmute and tell me how many of you could. Okay. And how many of you know to play chess? Okay. How many of you know to dance? I'm not asking you to, not someone who is a professional dancer. Okay, lovely. Okay. Now I get back about 8 years back. Okay. 8 to 9 years back. When you were born, when you were about few months old, did you have these skills of dancing, or maybe be it solving a math problem?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Varat.
I learned dance in 3 to 2 years.
Okay, good. Now I'm asking you, when you were born, were you all born with those skills? None of us, isn't it? So the most genius, the most intelligent man, a professor, did not possess any of these skills. So what does it mean? It means these skills are developed as we grow. Thanks to our parents, our teachers, our friends, everyone around us who taught us and whom we also observed and learned. Okay? So we need to believe, first thing is that every skill can be developed. Things that you do not know now, you will definitely know if you put in hard work, you put in your interest, you will know, like how you know to play and dance today or solve a math problem or addition or subtraction or multiplication. Only if you're willing to put in hard work. So just like we acquired a skill to read or do a math concept, here we have gathered to acquire the skill to speak confidently and fluently in front of public. We all speak, okay? We all speak very well at home, in our class, with our classmates. But then when it comes to standing on the stage in front of strangers or huge crowd, we kind of get very nervous, isn't it? So these classes will...
I do not have a fear.
You definitely add it. So if these classes will definitely enhance your skill, whatever you have. Okay. I will request all of you to keep your audio mute unless I ask you to unmute. Okay. You definitely have the liberty to please raise your hand. I will ask you. Once I give you the chance, you could clarify your doubts. Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen. We have a... Okay, can you all see my screen, children? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, thank you. Okay, this is one of those topics that we are going to cover, and this is the demo topic that, you'll have some idea of how we will learn. This is an activity called Speak to Please. Okay, from how to wow. Okay, now what do you mean by speak to please? Okay, then an activity where we are going to do, which is something called show and tell. So what is show and tell? Show and tell is basically an activity which the child, which you all, you'll have to be, you will have to hold an object, show it to the audience very confidently, okay? present to them and speak about it for a minute or two. It's a small activity, but it brings in a lot of advantages or benefits to you as a public speaker. So it combines your speaking ability, how you describe that object, and then how you present it in front of the audience. So you have to be very creative, you have to be very fast, you have to have a very good body language in presenting. It is also called show and share. It is usually conducted at the elementary levels. That means in primary levels, the levels that you all are in. Okay, now why do we do this? Why? So what are the benefits? Okay, very quickly we'll run through the benefits. It will instill self-confidence. Now, what do you mean by self-confidence? Self-confidence means that you believe in yourself that yes, I am good enough, I am talented, I am skilled, I can speak. The moment you believe that, your nervousness, if you're scared, if you're afraid, it will reduce, it will come down. Second thing is it will boost your public speaking confidence in front of the public. If your confidence is low, it will bring out that, okay, it will boost it. It will make you feel very important and wanted. Of course, we all are very special, we all are very unique and important. These small little activities will make you feel, yes, I am also good enough, okay? It will give you satisfaction of getting listened. I feel so nice you all are listening to me. Just like that, when you show something, you share something so creatively, everyone is listening to you. So when everyone listens to you, you definitely feel very happy, isn't it? It will enhance your creativity because you are trying to think, how can I be very good, or how can I be better than my other teammates? So it'll try to push your limits and you get creative. It'll sharpen your presentation and communication skill. It'll improve your diction, the words that you use, how you pronounce, and how you describe. So this particular activity will otherwise also help you in your daily conversation, because you have worked here, you definitely will have, your mind is kind of programmed to be creative, to think that way, and that's how you're going to put in your daily, in your other conversations also. It's a great way to learn impromptu answering the questions. Impromptu means when you're not prepared. Like suddenly if you go out for a party and it's all about strangers, and your mom, dad are very busy with their relatives and friends, you are left alone, you will definitely lose confidence, and there's someone coming up to you and asking you a few questions about yourself. Instead of getting scared, nervous, you confidently, very politely, fluently answer them. Okay, now how this activity will go on, I'll tell you. All of you should be, I think if we have time, we definitely are I'm going to ask all of you to do this activity. Every class, children, we make sure that you do the activity. So because it's a demo and it's a very we've cut short to about 40 minutes, so that's why all of you might not get time, but definitely I will try, knowing that you are just here 4 to 5 of you, I'll give you time. Okay, so please make sure you remember these steps that I am now explaining. You have to choose an object. Now, wherever you're sitting, just try to analyze. Okay, you have another 10-15 minutes to do that. Try to pick up one object. Okay, and of course, wherever you are, you need to always have a very good appropriate background. You just can't sit at a place which is very noisy, or there's some children and puppies walking. It has to be appropriate. Before you present it, do a research. That means think about it. What is it related? What can I say about it? Then you plan accordingly what to say and how to say. Make sure you always find better ways to say the same thing differently and uniquely. How can I be creative in telling the same old thing? Okay, So you have to be very creative and very crisp. When I say crisp, don't drag, children, because it's a 1 minute activity. Just telling about that object, one particular point itself, you drag so much for about 30 seconds, then you hardly have. So you make sure in 1 minute you tell lot of points. Then in the end, summarize, revise. Before you present, practice. Okay. And remember, whenever you get tensed, whenever you feel stressed, don't show it to your audience. You are stressed inside, but why do you want to reveal it to your audience? How do you now hide it that you are nervous? Just smile. Smile and show the object. Trust me, even if you're nervous, even if you're very, very scared inside, no one will know. They will say, wow, so confident this, but you know you are nervous. But when you smile, you are also coming, you are easing it. You are also, in some time, you will actually feel very nice. But to start off, you still will continue to be nervous, but with your smile, it will be hidden. Okay, now, remember, the structure of what you say should be very organized. It should have a beginning. When I say beginning, I will explain that to you. So whatever in 1 minute you're saying should be divided into 3 parts. You're not telling it that this is the first part or second part or third part. No. But definitely you yourself will know in your thoughts that this is the beginning, the middle part, and ending. Now, when it comes to beginning, how can you begin? Okay. Remember, the way you start is very important. I rather say most important. Okay. We'll give you 4 different ideas to start with. The usual way. Hello, good evening, everyone. I am Pragya, or I am Atar, or whatever. You just introduce, and I'm from class 5 from this particular school or city. Then second is that you are pretending to be the object in speaking. Let's say you are holding a parrot, or maybe you're holding a puppy. Instead of puppy, obviously they are they can't speak. So you become them and you hold it in front of your, and then say, hello, this is, I am Pragya's friend here. So what you do, you are pretending to be that object and you speak. Or you could start with an interesting story. Some interesting story, and then introduce yourself, which is related to the object. Or you could start with a proverb. Maybe if I had a puppy and I have to show it, all of you must have heard, a friend in need is a friend indeed, or a friend. Now this particular friend is my best friend on earth, and it is always available to me whenever I need him. Now this is Poonam and my best friend Tommy. So what do you say? You introduced yourself, you told a famous quotation, and it was very unique and a different way. So what happens? Your audience, the one who is sleeping or the one who is looking somewhere else, suddenly will look at you. Wow, she started very well. So your first part, you grab everyone's attention. Okay. Now, this is your beginning. Okay, now second comes with how you deal with the middle body of this particular activity. Now, so like I said, you have shown a puppy, or maybe you've shown a tab or your mobile or Kindle, or it could be anything. Okay, you have introduced yourself differently, uniquely. Now you come to the middle part. Now remember, children, you just have a minute. You can't drag, you have to be very crisp. Okay, now how do you introduce? Now further, how do you go is, you explain, you describe, make sure you have the appropriate adjectives to describe that object. Okay, be economical with your words, don't overdo it. Remember, your audience is just there for some time. Their attention is short span. They'll pick up their mobile and they will get on to their WhatsApp or other stuff. So you have to hold their attention. So you have to make sure you go on telling something which is very creative and change it very quickly. You can't just drag on one point. Use your 5 W's and 1 H approach. Now, what is 5 W? Atar, you could unmute and tell me what are 5 W?
Ma'am, I didn't.
Who can tell me? One, you could raise your hand. What happened? Okay, I'll give you one clue. What? Now you should know the other.
What way? Why? Wait.
When? What is your H? How? Okay, not necessary, children. All these objects, all these questions will be required. Okay. Now, you could narrate an interesting account if required. That means interesting account means something that had happened. Maybe that particular puppy that you're talking, you know, my puppy was being badly bitten or injured by the street dogs about 2 months back, and we had to rush to the hospital. It was very painful for him, and as well as my heart cried seeing him bleed like this. It was heart-wrenching. However, now he's absolutely fine, although his appetite has come down, but he shall be bouncing back in a week or two as per my doctor's advice given, or whatever his words given. So you see, you told a small little story that happened. Be loud, be clear. Try to use exciting words or adjectives to describe your adventure or object. You have to feel excited. If you love that object, show that love through your smile, the twinkle in your eye, with your hand movements. Now, there's some object that is your favorite, so that's why you have so many things to tell. But the way you show seems like you are, it doesn't really bother. So if you're holding something which is your favorite, show that with your body language. Show that excitement, that enthuse, that zeal in you. Okay, so it's very important how you put across. Now, coming to the ending of this particular activity, end with a model. What you learn, what you, if possible, not always. We are not always telling stories with models. No, this is something that you could end with different ways also, children. End with some speciality of that object, or why this object is so special or will remain special to you. Always end with a positive note. Even if that particular object has hurt you or there's some bad memory attached to it, I'm so glad this puppy is still with me. And I enjoy being with her. I just hope we all take care of our pets very well. So what did you end with? You have told, you have conveyed a message, you've ended with a very positive note, you have ended with a very, your sweet smile, or you could just end with saying a thank you so much. If you are comfortable, you could take questions at the end, okay? If you are allowed to in that competition. Now, your 5 W's are your what, where, when, why, who, and how, okay? Yes. Now, very quickly, one quick tip to crack show and tell. Remember, show and tell shows a lot of things to your audience about you, not about the object. You are telling about the object, but your audience is also judging you. Let's say I'm a 3rd standard kid. Okay, my name is Poonam. I'm studying in 3A National Public School. So I will feel I'm talking about the object here. But you know what? Apart from the information that I'm giving about the object, I am telling a lot about me to the audience. Is Poonam a nervous girl? Is Poonam a confident girl? Can she speak in front of public? Is she a smart girl? Is she a sweet, positive girl? Look at her body language. She seems to be very rude, or she seems to be very friendly. She's smiling so well. She has a very pleasing personality. So everyone is judging you also, not just the object. So remember your body language, your hand movements, your smile, your eyes, your words, your creativity, everything comes as a package to show what you are. And definitely you all want to be really in the end, you want your audience to think great about you, isn't it? Your audience should be thinking great about you, don't you think that? Yes? Okay. Now, let's listen to this little cute girl. How she's definitely, you're not of that age, you've already crossed, but so well she speaks. Just listen to her and observe and let me know what you have observed. Okay. Okay, what did you all observe? You could raise your hand, then I'll ask you to say. Okay, yes, Atarf, tell me.
Ma'am, she was using body language. She used to represent it by pointing at stuff, and she also described it.
Very good, very good, very well observed. Vishishta, tell me.
She told in body language. She moved her hands and she described about the animal, and she like she just pointed everything and told.
Yes, very good. Her content was very good. For her age, she spoke about the animal type, the carnivorous, the king of jungle, talks about the mane, the paws, and everything, the different parts. So she actually gave some general knowledge also to the audience, isn't it? Yes, Swarit, tell me, unmute.
So, ma'am, I noticed that her body language is so nice, and his like introduction is very nice. And one thing I noticed that his confidence is so good.
Confidence is good. Yes, for her age, she's excellent. Yes, Pragya, tell me, unmute.
I observed that she's telling with his like expressions, and she's moving his hand, and she's telling about the animal, and her confidence is very good.
Yes, see, this was about for a video for about 53 seconds, close to a minute. But in that 1 minute or 53 seconds, she had so many points. And not any point you felt bored or something that was very redundant or repetitive. Okay, we look at another video, children. Okay, I'm going to play this. Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay. We will do that. Okay, this girl also was quite confident. She made sure she also had some hand movements, and then she explained it very well. Maybe she has written the
Excuse
poem.
me, ma'am.
Yes,
His smile was very nice.
smile was very nice. See, smile. When you smile, you actually hide a lot of your errors and flaws.
Yes,
Smile is the easiest trick to hide your flaws. Even if you're nervous, even if you go wrong, the audience is looking at not, it doesn't mean that you go on smiling without speaking. You should smile, that also in moderation, not
Ma'am.
always show your teeth. Okay. Okay. Now we'll go to the next.
ma'am,
Yes, Varit.
ma'am. In Saturday, in this week
On
Saturday,
Saturday.
I have a public speaking test.
Okay, lovely. Test. So you had to
Yes.
speak on some topic.
2 rounds, ma'am. Yes, 2 rounds are there. If I have qualified in the first round, then in the second round.
You will be given. Good,
Then-
good.
Then the topic actually is that the advantages and disadvantages of books. So I
Okay.
have to tell 2 minutes without any grammatical mistake or without any ahs or oohs between the sentence.
Yes, yes. Good, good, Swarit. Okay. Now, we'll continue with this activity, children. Now, are you all ready to take up this challenge of show and tell? Now, this slide shows that you could pick up a toy or a fruit you love the most and speak about it. But I give you the liberty to pick up anything around you. Try to organize your thoughts, plan well. Remember to introduce yourself, smile, talk about your 5, in case if you have all the 5 W's, or maybe you have a small little story about it, and then end with a moral or why is it so special to you. Make sure you end it with a thank you note and all. Okay, what I will do is, before you all start, I'm not really prepared, but I can see a purse. Okay, so I'm going to start. Okay, so that you all have some idea, or how to go about. Okay, good evening, my friends. I am Poonam Rajpal, and I am going to speak about my favorite bag. Can you all see? This is just not my favorite bag, it's my favorite color too, mustard. And if you can see this bag, I can put it across my body so that I don't forget. And I keep forgetting things. So this is one of my, things that I make sure I carry wherever I go. And these have 3 compartments. I would say 4 compartments. It looks small, but trust me, it is very spacious, very handy. I keep a lot of things like my glass, my money, my cards, my stationery, my mask, kerchief, everything, I should say. And it looks stylish, very elegant, something that I can wear it with my Indian and Western. Okay, coming to why is it so special, I will tell you. This was gifted by my sister to me, and I just love my sister. It reminds me, she stays in Singapore, so this first reminds me of her and the lovely memories that we've had while we were children. So I always miss her. The moment I miss her, I make sure I carry this particular bag when that particular day when I go out. So this bag will always remain very special, and I take care of it accordingly. Thank you so much. Now, it was a minute talk. Okay, I was not really prepared, but you see, I had a smile. I had a lot of points to tell. And I ended with some lesson why is it very special. I started by saying about my color, the color of it, and just so many things that I told in 1 minute. Okay, the whole idea is to keep the audience attention, their momentum, so that they go on listening to you. Their attention should not sway, should not waver from you. When you speak, they should listen. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll stop this screen share so that we all can see each other well. Okay, I want all of you to come on video. It'll be lovely to have all of you on video. Ankur, Abhijit, Swarit. Okay, I'm not going to force everyone to do it. Whoever would want to, it'll be great. Okay, and don't fear of going wrong or being nervous. Even as a teacher, I can also get nervous. So it's okay, children. Make sure you try. Only with practice you will get better. Okay, how many of you are ready to take up this activity of show and tell? Atarf. Okay, lovely.
Ma'am,
We have so many of us. Yes.
Ma'am,
We'll
I
start
need
with
some
Atarf.
time.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am, I need some time.
Okay. Pragya.
Ma'am, actually, I have this.
It's okay, baby. You start.
My name is Pragya Kaushik, and today I'm gonna tell about my puppet. It is very special
Show it. Show
because
up. Yeah.
it's very special because it have my favorite color red and blue and purple, and when I go to Nainital I have purchased it, and it's very special because I have seen many videos of this thing and I just like it because it's very like a stress reliever toy when I want to play with something like good. I want to play with my anything like when my brother is not there, my anyone is not there, and I wanted to play. I play with this because it is very satisfying and it's very cute toy.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank
Okay. Pragya, I would firstly congratulate you for starting. You know, it's very difficult to start sometimes. Others will follow you, but the one who is actually starting is a super confident child or very willing to learn. Very good, Pragya. Definitely, you have to work on your content, and that's why we have these Olympiad batches coming up where you skill or speak. We kind of acquire the skill to speak, and but otherwise you definitely did a good job. Of course, you have to improve a lot in organizing your content well before you put it across. Good, kudos to you, bravo, superb. Okay, Vishishta, come on.
Hi, good evening. My name is Vasista. This is my favorite toy. It is so cute. I sleep with it at night. It's so cute. It's special because it was gifted by my dad. And it has 3 colors: black, brown, dark brown, and light brown. It has a cute tail. I love it. When I'm sad, I'll play with it. It was my favorite toy ever. It is so cute and it's so lovely for me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Definitely, Vishishta, that puppy is actually very cute. Very cute, yeah. Good job, Vishishta. However, make sure you never get repetitive. In the sense, I could notice that you use the word cute thrice. So you have so many adjectives. You could use many other words that otherwise. So make sure you don't repeat the same words. That what happens, it gives a signal to the audience that she's running short of words. That's why she's repeating. So you should never let your audience know that you lack words or knowledge to talk about the object. Never do that. So this will definitely get better if you organize it well. You have in your mind, you tell this point, okay, it's given by my father, it's very special. I play with it when I'm very sad. The colors are same. I make sure I have a lot of photographs taken with it, and this is something that I will never share or never give it away, even when I grow up, to even my youngsters. So many things that you can just tuck to point and then go on. Okay, so in that way you will avoid being repetitive. Okay, otherwise you definitely did a good job. And just being here in a platform where all of us are strangers, you all are it's not that it's your class scenario, but yes, you are able to switch on your video and speak. For that, I appreciate all of you. Very good, Vishishta. Super. Okay. Atarf, are you ready now?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Atharv Kokli, and this is my diary. This can be used as a personal diary, as a class notes copy from to-do lists, and because I'm very forgetful, I use this to write down all I want. From here, I can, as you can see, I can write and make my checklist and this comes with a pen. The pen is refillable, and that's why I like it a lot. Thank you.
Nice, Atar. That's actually indeed a good book with to-do list and a pen attached to it. Very nice, Atar. I love the way you put across your voice. Did not really show that you were at any point nervous. However, working on your content is required. You could speak a little more. However, when we have when we have classes, I will expect all of you.
Ma'am, I'm not ready.
Off. 1 minute, Swarit. I'm not done with Atar. However, Atar, when we have our regular classes, I will make sure you all go behind. Show me your complete body language when you narrate it. So you put your volume to the max so that I could hear you, so that you could. So now what's happened is I can only see not even your complete face you're up to your nose, so I really can't judge your body language. However, with your voice and content, you definitely appear confident, but you have to work on your content a lot. Okay, body language also, because I can't judge your body language. Okay, so good Atar, way to go, superb. Okay, Swarit.
Now, ma'am, I'm ready.
Yes, Swarit, start.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak about my favorite book. That is this one, Olympiad. This science book is so much. This science book is so much important for me because it has so much facts and so much unknown things we can learn, and we can also. It is my favorite book because it has so much of facts and new things we can learn from that. Also, it helps from the Olympiad to secure good marks. So I want. Can you wait, ma'am?
It's okay, Swarit. Swarit doesn't matter because we will ask Vivan to speak. Swarit doesn't matter. Don't get nervous. Okay. Yes, it happens because you can run. You can go speechless. You will not have words.
Ma'am, I can say now. I can say
now. Continue.
And again, it has so much of chapters. If we will revise it, we can do all the questions in Olympiad. And this book is gifted in my birthday, so this is special. Thank you.
Okay, Swarit. Good, baby. There are times, children, that you can go speechless, but don't go nervous. Okay. It's like you have fallen down. Okay. But what do you choose? Do you want to be there on the ground, or you want to get up?
I want to get up.
When we fall, we get up, no? Okay. So that when you get up, your audience will also judge you there, will understand you. Okay, he fell, but then he got up. That means he is definitely someone who can fight with his fears, will come out.
Can I say another topic?
Wait, no, Swarit, not today at least. Okay, not today. In your regular classes, we'll definitely have umpteen number of opportunities like this in different activities every day. Okay, where you'll also be asked to record and send it to us, and I will give you my feedback. Okay, but way to go. Superb, Swarit. Yes, Vivan. Vivan.
Actually, I wanted to say that I'm not at my home now.
Actually, I am not at my home, so I have nothing to show. I have nothing to show my favorite toy.
It's okay, Vivan. Doesn't matter. It's just a small activity for you all to get an idea of how these classes go on. This is just one activity. We'll have many such activities in every class. Okay. I want all of you to please mute your audio now. Mute your audio. I hope all of you enjoyed today's activity, today's class, and I look forward to teach all of you in a regular batch. With this, we end today's class, children. Thank you so much. Take care. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Poonam ma'am, for the wonderful session. Yeah,
Thank
so
you, ma'am.
yes, students, I have some links in the chat box. So just do one thing, just copy and save the links. This link will help you to join the classes. Okay. And now Poonam ma'am will meet you in the live classes. Okay, students. So thank you, Poonam ma'am, for the wonderful session. Thank you, students, for joining today.
You're welcome.
Now we will in the live. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Bye, sir. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, everyone.